There was a time he was the most powerful politician in Scotland, but for the last 2 weeks it's been a jury in control of his future, and now they've cleared Alex Salmond of sexual assault charges.
Obviously, above all, I'd like to thank my friends and family for standing by me over the last 2 years. I'd like to thank my brilliant legal team, who are absolutely exceptional. Whatever nightmare I've been in over these last 2 years, it is as of nothing compared to the nightmare that every single one of us is currently living through.
He rose to prominence when elected the MP for Banff and Buchan in 1987 and had spells as SNP leader before becoming First Minister in 2007. He stayed in that role until he stood down when Scotland voted no to independence. He went on to win a Westminster seat in 2015 but lost it 2 years later.
You've not seen the last of my bonnets and me.
In fact, he was about to be back in the spotlight accused of sexual assault, and offences alleged to have taken place at locations including Bute House, the residence of Scotland's First Minister, over a 6-year period, with 9 women giving evidence in court. The 65-year-old had always strongly denied the allegations he was facing, saying some events had been misinterpreted, some claims were exaggerated, and others had been deliberately fabricated for a political purpose. And a jury today returned not guilty verdicts for 12 of the charges and not proven for one other. There is a call to remember the difficulties in giving evidence in a trial like this.
I think regardless of the outcome of a criminal trial, I think we really need to take a minute and think about what does it take to come forward and make complaints of this nature. And I really hope that the outcome in this case does not put anyone ever put off coming forward.
A jury has now acquitted Alex Salmond of sexually assaulting women he worked with, giving the man who almost took Scotland to independence his own freedom back.
That was Alan Jenkins reporting there. And a short while ago, he sent us this update from Edinburgh about what happens next.
This trial has attracted attention from around the world, and while other jury trials were called off as a result of the coronavirus, this one here at the High Court in Edinburgh continued for the last 2 weeks, and after 6 hours of deliberations, around 6 hours, the jury came back this afternoon, clearing Alex Salmond of all the charges he was facing. Now, while this criminal case is now over, there will now be an inquiry in Holyrood into how the Scottish Government handled complaints made about Alex Salmond, and there are also calls for an internal inquiry for the SNP. Alex Salmond says that evidence he wanted to be put to the court wasn't, that will happen at a later date, but not this day, he said.